Welcome to Kleschka's Picks, Week 10. Today, I have a special guest. It is my friend, Ahmed.
Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? I'm so honored to be on this show now, man. I feel so happy.
Alright, so we're going to be predicting the Week 10 football scores, as I usually do. And let's get started with the Thursday game in Baltimore and Cleveland. Okay, so Baltimore beat Steelers last week in a surprising victory. The Steelers just struggled on offense, and then the Browns got destroyed by Dak and Ezekiel Elliott, the rookie combo. This one's an easy one for me. I think Baltimore's going to win 32-10 on Thursday.
What I honestly believe is because the Ravens are going to decimate the damn Browns. So I'm going to say this. It's going to be 21 for the Browns and 37 for the Ravens.
You heard it here. Okay, moving on to Minnesota and Washington. What is wrong with the Vikings? They lost again. Their defense has just not been the same as it was at the beginning of the season. The Lions scored on a crazy overtime touchdown. The Redskins, I'm pretty sure, had a bye week last week. I don't remember. I think the Vikings are going to win 23-17. Ahmed?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Vikings are going to win 28. The Redskins, measly 14.
Kansas City and Carolina. Kansas City barely beat Jacksonville last week. What's up with that? Only by 5 points, I think, 19-14. Carolina didn't play that well offensively last week, but they still got the win. I'm pretty sure they only had one touchdown, but it was also against the Rams. So it's not like nothing to be proud over. The Panthers have been struggling offensively and defensively this year, but it's not like they've been terrible. Kansas City's had its struggles as well, especially with injuries. I think Kansas City's going to beat the Panthers 24-21.
Me? Come on. The Panthers are going to tear the Chiefs apart. Tear them apart. So it's going to be a 28 for the Panthers, and it's going to be for the Chiefs 16.
Jaguars were on the other end of that Kansas City game, and they've been bad offensively, and they continued to do that. Only 14 points. The Texans had a bye week. Let's just say these are two teams that have been struggling offensively. The Texans a little better, I think, in my opinion. In the end, I think this is going to be a low-scoring game, as it should be. I think it's going to be low-scoring based on how these teams have been playing this season. I think the Texans are going to win 19-16.
Well, that's opinion. It might be even a close game. They both have their flaws. They all have their positives, negatives. They all got it. So I gotta say, Jaguars 23. I gotta say, for the Texans though, I give them a 17.
Tampa Bay and Chicago, two defenses that almost any offense can have a good day against. The Bears looked way better with Jay Cutler back. Alshon Jeffrey got back into the game. They beat the Vikings. That was a huge shocker. And the Buccaneers lost on Thursday night last week. Matt Ryan and the Falcons just dominated them. They've been an ultimate offense all year. So, can't really blame them. I think this matchup could go either way this week, but I'm leaning towards the Buccaneers. I think they're going to win 27-20.
Well, I'm going to agree with you right there, but I'm going to say Buccaneers get 23. For the Bears, they're going to growl themselves into an 18.
Atlanta and Philadelphia, Eagles and Falcons, Battle of the Birds. Philadelphia started off really high, and they just haven't been the same of late. Their defense seemed pretty elite, and still not terrible. It's pretty good, but it just hasn't been the same. Atlanta hasn't had a good defense at all. They've been a pretty bad defense, but their offense has saved them a lot of games. In the end of this one, I don't see Philadelphia coming out on top. I see Atlanta coming out on top. I think the Falcons are going to win 26-21. Ahmed?
But I gotta say this though. Two birds going at it. Two humongous birds doing their talons like that. And think about it. Who's gonna win? America wins. It's gonna be 28-26 for the Eagles.
All right, Green Bay and Tennessee. Chargers and Titans, they had a really high-scoring game last week. It was 43-35. It's just the Titans' defense wasn't able to hold up. They scored good offensive points, but they let the Chargers score more. That was why they lost. And Green Bay lost to the Colts. I thought that was definitely going to go to Green Bay, but Green Bay's been struggling this year. What's wrong with the Packers? Is it Aaron Rodgers? We don't know. I think Aaron Rodgers will be a good enough quarterback to beat the Titans this weekend. I think Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are going to win 28-24.
I'm going to say this week, are you going to murder the Titans? Probably not. So it's going to be, Packers are going to compact them. It's going to compact them into a losing circle today. It's going to be 21-18 for the Packers.
All right, Saints and Broncos. The Saints pulled out a win against the 49ers last week, which isn't something to totally celebrate over. They're a 1-17, so... The Broncos have been going downhill lately. The Super Bowl champs were beat by the Raiders last week. It's not like the Raiders are a bad team. The Raiders are a good team. That's why they're in first place. When the Saints play in the Dome, they're a different team. I don't know what it is, but Drew Brees just loves playing at home. And even though this is the Broncos defense, I mean, they were able to get past the Seahawks, mostly because that was a struggling offense for the Seahawks. That's nothing new. But I think they can get past the Broncos at home. If it was in Denver, it might be a different story. But the Saints just love to play at home, and I think they're going to beat the Broncos. That's right. I think they're going to beat the Broncos. It's a high-scoring offense. And this is a good defense, but I think they're going to come up with the win. I think the Saints are going to win 27-20.
Hats off to the Broncos. Because rest in peace to their Super Bowl wins, because they're not going to be doing that again. So it's going to be, it's going to be a measly, 7. I'll give them a 7. 7 for the Broncos, and that's those Saints. Give them a 35. Come on. They know how to win.
Dang. The Rams and the Jets. Two teams that have been terrible on offense this year. When is Jared Goff going to play? I want him to play. I'm tired of Case Keenum. I want to see Jared Goff play in LA. And Ryan Fitzpatrick is supposed to play with a sprained knee. Is that the smartest idea when he's already been struggling this year? Doesn't sound like a good idea to me. I think this game's going to be really low scoring. I mean, these are both bad defenses, bad offenses. I think the Rams are going to win 14-10.
It's going to be a battle of the losers, but you know what? Gotta say this, the Rams are our hometown, so I gotta give them the respect. I'm gonna give them a 16. They're probably gonna beat the Jets. The Jets for themselves are gonna get 8. I'm rooting for that.
Alright, San Diego and Miami. San Diego scored a lot of points last week. Miami is a worse defense than Tennessee, in my opinion. They had good defensive plays. They had good offensive plays. Miami's not the greatest defense in the world. Their offense isn't the greatest in the world. The Dolphins are an average team, and their record shows that. They're 500, I'm pretty sure, so average. I think the Chargers are going to win 31-20.
I'm going to say this. The Dolphins should probably stay in the ocean. Take a relaxing vacay all the way back to Miami, because Chargers are going to take it 28-14.
Arizona and San Francisco. I'm pretty sure Arizona was on a bye week last week as well. And San Francisco lost to the Saints at home. Nothing new. The 49ers are a pretty bad team. They're 1-7. Their offense is off and on. The defense is not good. The Cardinals, even though they have struggled this year, I think they're going to win this game 24-14.
I'm going to say this. I'm not a 49ers fan. Never ever lied to be one. So I'm going to be serious with you. They're not going to score. They're gonna get 0 from me. I'm sorry to say this. He's laughing because he knows it's true. It's gonna be 0-14.
Cowboys and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has also struggled this year. Ben was out for a couple weeks and he struggled when he came back. Dallas has been on fire with 2 rookies leading their offense. They're 7-1. A lot of people couldn't have predicted that. All you die-hard Cowboys fans are like, of course we're supposed to be 7-1. I think Dallas is going to continue to go up in the win column. I feel like Pittsburgh won't struggle, but I feel like Dallas has been playing great this season, and I feel like they're going to continue to play great. I think it's going to be close. I think Dallas is going to win 28-26.
I'm going to say this about the Cowboys. They're going to make the Steelers bite the bullet. They're going to have to. They're six in the chamber, going to blast off those touchdowns, and that's all going to be it. So I have to say this. I predict this for you. 35-23. The Cowboys are going to win.
All right, New England and Seattle, my Seahawks. Super Bowl rematch that I would like to forget. If this was in Seattle, I'd say the Seahawks might win. I'd probably predict they'd win. But this is in New England, and it is almost, just like in Seattle, it is almost impossible to win in New England. It is very rare. The Seahawks had good offense last week. For once, they actually played good offensively. And there was that whole Richard Sherman block kick, but let's forget about that. And let's just focus. Jimmy Graham's touchdowns, those were pretty good. Seahawks played good offensively, and I just hope they continue. The Patriots are good, blah, blah, blah. We know. And I'm going to give it to the Patriots. I'm going to go against my team. I think the Patriots are going to beat the Seahawks 24-22.
I'm going to say this. Hearing him say Seahawks are going to lose makes a lot. I'm going to agree with him on this one. But, in a way, a little bit astronomical, because I hate the Seahawks. Why? Because he likes them. We're opposites. It has to be this way. Someone said Seahawks get 7. And the Patriots, wait for it, I'm going to say 75. You know why? Because there's going to be touchdown, and you're going to be crying. And I will be there.
I'd love to see that happen against the Seahawks defense.
I'll be drinking my quad of wine with a croissant in my mind and be like, yeah, the foreigners win again, yeah.
The Monday night game, the Bengals and the Giants. Bengals had a bye week last week, and the Giants beat the Eagles. The Eagles threw towards the end zone, but they did not complete the pass. It would have won the game, but they could just not get it done. The Giants did look better last week. Odell looked better. Eli looked better. The whole team basically looked better. In the end, I think the Bengals are going to beat the Giants. I like their offensive better. They have Tyler Eifert back. And I think this is just going to be a win for them. I think Bengals win 28-21. And Ahmed, for the final game you have?
Well, they usually say leave the best for last, but not in this case. No one's going to watch this game. So, you know what? I'm not watching this game at all. So, it's Monday. You know what you do on Monday? Nothing. No one likes Monday. Football made it something worth it, but this game makes it useless again. Bengals are going to get I don't care. I'm going to put 0. I don't like the Bengals. I'm sorry. Okay. And the Giants, they're alright. They're alright. I'm giving them 14.
Also, guys, Ahmed knows football, but he's not I study football every day. He knows everything about football. He knows enough knowledge about the sport to know the sport.
Yeah.
And he knows the teams and players a tiny bit, not an amazing amount. So please don't get mad at him for his predictions. This is just what he thinks, and based on what he knows.
And the thing is, I'm not serious about this. None of the scores I put up here are serious at all. I mean these as a joke to make you laugh. They read look at that guy with the beard. Look how stupid he is. Look at his face. What does it say? Muffin. Let's be honest here. Did you honestly think I was being serious? Do I have been acting the whole video? Nah, come on. You probably only care what he said. He is the star of the channel.
But yeah, guys, don't go off on him in the comments. He's here as a guest and he's having fun. So just keep it cool. I mean, I'm trying to be serious about my picks. What I predict, I think is actually going to be the winner. What I think the score might be. But yeah, so I'm being a little more serious and he took it not as serious. Alright, you heard it. This was my first guest in my NFL videos, my friend Ahmed. And I hope to have more. So if you guys like this video,
Like,
comment,
and subscribe.
and I will see you next time.
I won't. Bye.